Virtualization system start up. Vocalize to virtualize. Vocalize to virtualize.
Tension. Hello, Regen City. So, I finally decided to fully embrace the 2.5D nature of myself. Yo, what's up, Wing? Nothing much, nothing much. I'm actually doing one of my monthly streams, except this is the first time I'm doing it as a VTuber, where I basically build something on stream. Cause I subscribe to KiwiCo boxes, which are basically like the kind of learn engineering boxes and stuff like that. So they're really cool. I finally figured out a good enough setup on my desk to do so while still being in VTuber form. I also just need to figure out how to do sound, which is easy enough now that I figured out sound stuff for what's it called what's it called here for doing chat for Monster Hunter Rise last night. But I figured out a setup. It's basically temporary until I get a mixer, but it should work out fine for building tonight. It should be fun. So, just give me a moment here, and we will move to the build. I actually really love doing these streams, but it's also just like I said, it's really funny doing it the first time as a VTuber. Okay, so let's switch over to my new setup screen. So, like I said, this is basically like a box that I get every month, where I basically build something. This month, it is a 2-in-1 lantern. If you don't know what that is, I didn't know either until I looked it up. It's basically one of those lanterns, like one of those handheld lanterns, except you could push it in, and it basically turns into a flashlight essentially. So it's actually going to be pretty interesting to build. But yeah, I figured out a way to basically set it up, having my face tracking and still having the camera, so you can basically see what I'm doing. Let just move some cables out of the way because that's slightly annoying for everyone. But let's do this, shall we? Yeah, it's basically KiwiCo. They're basically I basically found out about them because I basically follow like a bunch of like science YouTubers like Mark Rober and stuff like that. And they basically advertise these. So like things made here and or stuff made here and some other stuff. But yeah, it's actually really interesting. So I am going to build this tonight. So yeah. This is the 2-in-1 lantern. We're gonna be building this before I go into Monster Hunter. It also teaches you like kind of like the history of doing this kind of stuff. So like it's basically like teaching you like the history, like the science, the engineering behind these things. And it says that the complexity is medium, and it should take about 1.5 hours. Also, it is really warm in my room. Why did I put on my hoodie, and why did I put on my gloves? I might take these off later on, but yeah. Oh, these are actually the type that lets you conduct onto, so you could use a cell phone. Yeah, see how like all the different pads are there except for the thumb and the forefinger. So you could actually wear these gloves and tap on screens and stuff like that. Okay, actually, maybe I should stand during doing this. So, first thing. So, fantastic flashlights. Today, flashlights are a household necessity. But, yeah. Yeah, it basically, like, teaches you about how, like, Everready, like, made the first electric flashlight and stuff like that. So, yeah. First thing we need to do... Actually, you know what? It might be better for me to just remove these, honestly. Because it's also really warm in my room. It's not that bad. It's just like a giant Lego kit, except it uses wood and plastic and wires. It's not that bad. Ooh, I see. Okay. Also, Venti, haven't you been here before? You've seen me build. I built a lockbox. I built a pinball machine. I built the ukulele, and I literally only learned one song on it, which is basically "Anal Beads" by by Pink Guy. I know. Oh, I see. Okay. So first thing I need to do is that I need to basically wire the light source. It says put all the batteries in and don't let the wires touch. And I'm just like, why would I even put the batteries in before it's built? Know what I mean? I know, I could... Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to put this to the side and basically just take from it whenever I need it. Actually, I have a little table for this. But yeah. So it says basically take this out and stick it to a piece. So, man, I have to actually rip open this one. Annoying. I only have it on whenever someone redeems the currently, what is it? The currently 5,250 point, disrupt the system, one, where it's basically, where basically my face shows up. Also, I see that, my model is a little bit, okay, there we go. Yeah, I do let people like redeem the dab as many times as they want because it's only 50, but it's only active when the Vtuber when the system is disrupted. Okay, there we go. So I need one of these ones that does not have any holes, which are these. Oh, wow. There's so many different types here. So I need this one first. It's not even precise. What the fuck? Oh my god. Did you really? Did you really redeem that? Did you really?
Virtualization system unstable. Engaging safety. Virtualization system unstable. Engaging safety. Virtualization system unstable. Engaging safety.
I mean, I already had my camera on for this, but oh god. Oh god, are we really doing this many dabs again? Let me unblock it. Let me unblock it. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this. and now I have to go and increase the amount. 1. Oh man, I'm gonna have to count these, aren't I? Well, I mean, luckily, I could basically count this. I need to go edit the rewards. What? I swear to God, I'm gonna have to limit it, but it's honestly really funny, and also I get really winded whenever I do this. Okay, disrupt the system is now gonna be 250 points more for the next time this happens. How many points do you have for this? You guys are monsters. You guys are freaking monsters. Wait, how do you have... Zephyr, don't you fucking dare. How long is 5 minutes? Because I basically have that thing set for 5 minutes. I can't even see the chat anymore. Yep, this is gonna happen. Still need to keep a stockpile. Tonight's idiocy is brought to you by the Mary Grand. We are this dumb. It's all, you know. There's a 5-minute time limit for. This is why I should put a limit on this, but whatever. Luckily, I can hit pause redemptions at any point and stop this and stop this madness. But I am waiting for the 5 minutes to be up. I'm literally staring at the time. Also sub VGR, yeah. And there's the 5 minutes. I knew this was gonna happen. Always put a limit on unlimited power. Okay. So, you guys have redeemed 201 in 5 minutes. Let's see if okay. Let's put on different music. It's a lot of dabs, I know. Okay. We need something a little bit more insane. So let's put on the Stream Beats rock OST. Mongolian metal. Well, I mean the thing is it has to be DMCA friendly. But let's do this. 201. You assholes. It's probably the hair. It's probably the hair, just like Aoi said. It's probably the hair. Anarchy in its dumbest form. Goddamn. It took me roughly 2.5 minutes to do 200 dabs. Also, my arms are really sore now because of that. Man, and tomorrow's my arm day. God damn it. Also, did someone clip? Well, I mean, I'll have to highlight it. I'll have to highlight it because it was longer than a minute. Man, my debut, I had to do 53 dabs, and now I had to do 201. Okay, we're going back to the build. Also, before I do that, as you can see here, I'm wearing my Monster Hunter hoodie. I'll highlight that part, save it, and send it to you guys. Okay. Okay.
Virtualization system start up. Vocalize to virtualize. Vocalize to virtualize.
Tension. God damn it. Okay. Well, let's go build this thing. Actually, no, I never actually listened to. I never actually listened to the full rock album for Stream Beats, so I'll leave it on the background for this one. Okay. Also, I also had to set up this just for future things. Okay. So I have to get stickers. So, it's asking me to get one of these big ones and stick this onto it. Okay, so we do that. We have batteries. Now we just stick this on, right? Or this way. What the hell? Freaking Stream Beats Rock has a freaking song in JP, and the song's called Demon. Oh my god. Okay, and then we stick this on. Which way did I want me to stick it on? Okay. Press down. Okay. There we go. So you have one thing there. So they want me to get another wood piece. It's one that has a hole in it. So that I can... Jesus, there's so much stuff in this one. Ah, there it is. That's the piece I need. So I need this piece specifically. And then they want me to stick 6 of these little stickers. Like, all these stickers are in square shape. So I need 6 of these. So line up with the top. Okay, so Kiwiko down here. Okay, so you just stick these on, line them up. Oh my god, this rock album basically like has all sorts of music that basically feels like it's like different forms of rock. It's actually kind of nice. So I'm not going to have to take off the actual... I don't have to actually take out the sticky part of it yet. Line up with the bottom. Okay, then I have to get this piece right here. Also more wiring, but this one also has like a little button. Oh, hey, it clicks. It stays in and close and stuff like that. So we have to twist off the nut. Just put this in through, and I reattach the nut. Yes, I am saying it intentionally like that because it's funny. Yo, what's up, Morgan? We actually just started the build. I also had to do a shit ton of dabs. This is why I make it so that that redeem goes up in price every single time it goes up. Every single time it happens. 201. Oh, actually, I have to turn this the other way, actually. Oh, sorry. I had to do 201 dabs because someone actually redeemed the disrupt the system redeem. So pretty much, Venti just proved the reason why I have to increase the price of the turn off the VTuber model redeem. Uh, no, it was funny, but at the same time, it's just like it's like it's just proving certain reasonings. Okay, cool. So now we have a clicky button, and we have batteries. Oh snap! Look at this. They give me a bunch of dowels and actual wires and screwdrivers and stuff like that. This one actually has hardware, dude. I'm making a 2-in-1 lantern. That is this month's box. I'm making a 2-in-1 lantern. Oh wait, there's tape here. Also, technically, you could say you're QAing my stream, but at the same time, I mean, like you just proved some things that that I already had in place. Okay. Okay. So this is why I did not actually attach the batteries to it yet, because of I have to deal with actual electricity today. So red to red. I mean, this is meant for 14-year-olds, so shouldn't be too dangerous. But yeah, it's basically one of those lanterns. I know, right? But it's basically one of those lanterns where you could basically have it like handheld, like a lantern, or you could basically push it in to convert it into like a handheld flashlight. Okay, so I need to find the one that has the two big holes, like this. Then I stick something to the center. Okay, here we go. So yeah, exactly. It's basically like one of those camping lanterns. That's what I'm building today. Or we could joke around and say that I'm making a nightlight. Even though I have my own nightlights here, which are basically, you know, my pen lights. I mean, I also still have it's a security beacon. Yeah, I'm basically gonna reenact real life Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't need that new VR game. Which reminds me, did anyone watch that Nicolas Cage movie, the new one where he's basically playing Five Nights at Freddy's, essentially? Yeah, remember? Yeah, remember? It was the one where he's basically trapped in the place with all like the Chuck E. Cheese style animatronics and stuff like that. I remember you, Venti, were saying that like, wait, what? Is it old? I thought that just came out, didn't it? No, not Night at Museum. Also, that was not Brenner. Crap, I already forgot. I already forgot what his name was. Oh, okay. Oh, I see what you mean. Wait, Night at the Museum, you mean Fate Grand Order? That's actually one of my favorite jokes. That Night at the Museum is Fate Grand Order. Okay, so we basically have to like, yeah. Now we basically like stuck. Now that we have like all this stuff here, we basically stuck this LED on top of it. So this is gonna be our light source. Willy's Wonderland. That's what it's called. Yeah, Willy's Wonderland. That's what I was thinking of. Personally, I don't know much about Fate either. I mean, I know about Fate Stay Night, but not so much about Fate Go. Blue to blue and black to black. Okay. Yeah, thank you, Saint. That's the movie I was thinking of, Willy's Wonderland. Like, does anyone know if it was actually good at all? But then again, I mean, to be fair, as we learned from Community, good is very subjective when it comes to Nicolas Cage. Yeah, I think it came out. I think it was on Amazon Prime Video or something like that. They wanted kids to actually have the batteries in when they did this part. Okay, let's make sure all the wires are away from each other before I do this. Oh, son of a bitch. I messed this up already. Nothing bad. It's just that I had to put wires through these holes. Yeah, I mean, like, that's the reason why I didn't put the batteries in yet, because I knew that I might mess up somewhere. So yeah, there we go. Bzzz. No. Like, as much as I love engineering and as much as I love making these boxes, it reminds me of why I couldn't pursue it. Because I mean, this is more like on like the build side, not the actual This is, yeah, because this is on the build side, not the actual what's it called? The actual making the stuff side. Like, I love following directions and building stuff. It is one of my favorite things to do. It's why I like Lego sets and stuff like that. But I just don't have the space for it, or like, you know, have like transforming toys. So I don't actually watch like other VTubers really, like the ones that like, you know, people naturally think about. But what's it called? Uh I do know that what's her name? Hachima actually like does like cooking streams and stuff like that, despite being a VTuber. Okay. Now we could put the batteries in. So let's see. Let's see here. And oh god. Was that line from Spider-Man 2? I have the power of the sun. Jesus, it I know, right? It made the auto, it made the correction. Now that we're all blind. I mean, it is a lantern. So I'm just going to take out one of these batteries so I don't accidentally potentially short things out. So let's do that there. Now that we're all blind. Cool. We have one part built. Okay, cool. So we could actually put this red one. So the reason why we had it like this was so that we could put the red one here somewhere. So this is how it prevents itself from crossing all the wires and stuff like that. It looks like you just have a lot of nuts. Also, I just caught up on Kamen Rider Saber and Zenkaiger today, and I am a happy person right now. Oh, they actually want me to use a screwdriver. Okay. I mean, the only reason why I know about Hachima's cooking is because of watching Gig, like the most I know about like actual VTubers is Gig's video on how he simps for VTubers. There we go. So now we use these. Oh my god, this is insane. Okay, so these two say number 1. Then I need to find one that has a bunch of holes in it. This one has 5 holes. Also, you know what I started reading? I finally started reading what's it called? Dr. Stone. So honestly, this is making me happy because I'm just like get excited. I don't know if I'm gonna watch the anime, but yeah. I haven't really watched anime in a while. Well, I mean, sorry, anime based on manga in like the longest time. Like the only one I am currently watching is Horimiya. That's based on something else. Stone Champ. Kingdom of Science. Ah, yes. I know, right? Like basically like doing a build stream on the day that I like, just get to the Stone Wars arc of Dr. Stone. I'm just like, hell yeah. Get excited. Okay, so I don't have to take off these top 2 just yet, but I do have to press these in. There's apparently some sort of gasket I roll on. I know, right? Oh, right. Here's the O-rings that I was looking for. Yeah, basically just roll it down. Kind of like a, you know. I was like looking around for where the O-rings were, and just like they were right here. Okay. Damn it. Okay, so I do have to put this battery on. So what I need to do, I need to peel these. Take this off. So I push that in, and then I do the same thing with this one, with this level. Okay, there we go. That's how that will be there. Okay. And then I have to get this side out and push it in. Hey Septa, what do you think? What do you think of this song right now? It basically feels like your character's hair in Monster Hunter, doesn't it? And now we get the big rubber. Whew. There we go. There's some weird distribution of pressure here. Whatever. I'll deal with it later on once I get everything else plugged in. This is so cool. I love building these. Spoken like a true engineer. The diode is made of two small pieces of metal that light up. Dome focuses the light. There's a heat sink. And oh hey, the I'll deal with it later. Yeah. I mean, it actually even says straight up here in the booklet. It's okay if it's a little crooked. It'll even out soon. Oh hey, cool. So we're actually going to build or mess with this thing here, this little tube. Okay, which side is... I guess it doesn't matter. So we basically roll it up and shove it in. Phrasing. So yeah, basically just. Yeah, and then there's like little holes here, and I'm basically just lining them all up with each one. Okay, and then these go outward. I basically just use more nuts and bolts. Yeah. Don't you just love it when the foundation is like the most finicky part? But once you've built your foundation, you basically just build on top of it. Okay, now that we have these nuts and bolts jutting out of it, we're going to get another circular piece. It says use the one that fits over the tube. So this one it looks like. And we just put it around the tube and just push down until it goes over like this. And then we just put it on top and take these stickers off. And there we go. Oh, hey, look, it's straightening it out. So yeah, now we basically have the full-on base built now for this. And now we have like the light diffuser, so it's going to be obnoxiously bright when I press the button, like such. I have the power of the sun. I swear, like these things are getting like fancier every time I make them. God damn it! This next bit's actually slightly annoying. One, two, three, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All these panels, like that, like that's the reason why this thing has. That's the reason why this thing has an hour and a half long build time. Okay, you know what? Let's switch to playlist now. Guys, choose something: hip hop, ambient, dubstep, synthwave, and lo-fi. I feel like changing the playlists, but Stream Beats has that many playlists, so yeah. Or we could just keep it on rock if you guys don't mind. I keep forgetting there's vocal songs in the rock playlist. There might be some in the hip hop playlist, but I don't know. But yeah, luckily Stream Beats actually has like a legal document saying that even if the creator Harris Heller did want to like, you know, try and DMC anyone that uses Stream Beats, they cannot, because there's things. Oh, I guess the music hasn't been loud. I lowered it down because I thought it was too loud for the stream, so. So a long time ago, in a event server, long ago, I used to watch SyncTube a lot with some people. We actually came up with a playlist for SyncTube that we called Super Sharp Sounds, and it was stuff like, you know, My Chemical Romance or Bullet for My Valentine and stuff like that. Basically, we were looking for like the most 2000s emo songs we could find. But the problem is, though, is that I actually tried looking for it like a long time ago, and unfortunately, SyncTube doesn't exist anymore, or at least not in the way that it used to. But then again, I mean, we do have like Watch Together and stuff like that, so it makes sense. Technology moves on, websites move on. Wait, is that Olaf from Advance Wars? I should, man, I really want to play Advance Wars again. That was such a great series. What is this song? Also, I'm surprised that, like, you know, that you're able to make songs with lyrics that are copyright free. Man, hearing the lines "If I lose the fight," I mean, like, I'm really excited for next season because Megalobox 2 is happening, or Megalobox Nomad, and I fucking loved Megalobox so much because it had like the same aesthetic as like straight up a 90s anime, like something you'd watch on Toonami at like something you'd watch on Toonami, Adult Swim's Toonami, like Cowboy Bebop-ish. I'm really excited for Megalobox. Like, the only shows I'm planning on watching next season are Zombieland Saga, The Revenge, Megalobox 2. I'm going. I was asking my friend about it, and because she had already watched the first episode, because she paid money for it. But The World Ends With You. And she does say that my complaints are valid. That the art style is not sharp enough. But I'm like, she was like, but I mean like Neku's a soft boy, and I'm like, yeah, at the end of the game. Once he takes his fucking headphones off. Yep. Okay. That took a while. I need to sticker all of these, and then I put them on this. Oh, they finally got the big boat unstuck. No more memes. Did you actually see the thing that someone actually modded the evergreen into flight simulator? Did you also see? Did you also? I mean, I'm not sure if if you guys saw it either, but did you see that apparently there was an Ever Given, I mean, I'm not sure if it was real or not, but that there was an Ever Given truck in China that also went sideways and blocked the highway. Dude, the Ever Given memes were like so good. What time is it in that part of the world, actually? "6:06 a.m." So they were finally able to get it. Okay.
Was a ship that put to sea. The name of the ship was the Billy O.T. The winds blew harder, bow dipped down below me, bully boys blow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
Okay, sorry. I had to. I didn't realize that they did a Wellerman for this playlist.
The captain called all hands and swore he'd take that whale in tow. Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Before the boat had hit the water, the whale's tail came up and caught her. All hands to the side harpooned and fought her when she dived down low.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Soon may the day is done, we'll take our leave and go.
No line was cut, no whale was freed. The captain's mind was not on greed, but he belonged to the whaleman's creed. She took that ship in tow.
Soon may the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum.
One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. For 40 days or even more, the line went slack.
Honestly, that month where TikTok or just the internet was all over just doing the Wellerman sea shanty was so great. I loved it.
Take our leave and go. As far as I've heard, the fight's still on. The line's not cut and the whale's not gone. The Wellerman makes his regular call to encourage the captain, crew, and all. Soon may the Wellerman come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. One day when the tonguing is done, we'll take our leave and go. Soon
May the weathermen come to bring us sugar and tea and rum. Take our leave and go. This sounds like an anime opening. But it just has the same chord progression. Talking about anime openings, honestly, can we talk about Nijigasaki Love Live and how awesome Setsuna's chase is? Because it's basically an anime opening. Dude, chase is so good. Like, I'm actually a little bit sad that that's because when I went to, like in the before times, before what's it called? Yeah, in the before times, I went to go watch the Love Live Fest DV, and obviously that was like my first experience listening to Nijigaku, and honestly, I was super impressed with them, like, from the start. After like years of, like, you know, not being so kind about not being a fan of Sunshine or Aqua. But Nijigaku, because of the fact that it's basically Idol Master School Idol project, like honestly, like what's it called? We got day one, which basically means that we only got to hear Karin's Starlight, and I'm like, yo, they're great. I love Nijigaku. I'm a Nijigaku fan now. Okay, now we have 2 more rubbers. And then we put them over the bottom, or over here. Yeah, honestly, like, DVs are fun. I kind of wish that there were some Macross ones, because, you know, I'm a massive Macross nerd. But I'm glad that I got to see Macross live. Like the one time I went to Japan, I got to see my favorite singers, essentially. Whew. These are like I like how these rubber bands are like fitted exactly for this lantern. Also, this basically is going to be my nightlight. Not that I need a nightlight. I'm not a kid. Far from it. So now I need to add the reflector. So I have to get this one now and just put it over. Oh, all the way to the bottom here. Oh, I have to use the double-sided tape now. Because now I'm making a reflector. But before that, I need to put screws in these holes. Yeah, when I went to the LL Fest DV, I'm actually really glad they gave us day one, because it meant that they ended with Snow Halation, which is, you know, one of my favorite songs of all time for anime idols. It's a song that one of my best friends hates hearing from me because I will literally play pretty much that song and nothing else during the month of December. And I'm glad that we ended with it. Yeah, and it's actually really funny because during the DV, brought I actually brought UOs, and I actually passed them out during Snow Halation. So we actually had an orange theater when during the Dokete. I mean, I still have one more box of UOs in my room. Is waiting for the next in-person event because I miss them a lot. So shiny side up. I fold these down. Oh yeah, no, dude. Like every like when you're a Love Live fan, especially if you start off with Muse like me, you know the moment to break the UOs, and obviously it's during Snow Halation. I know, right? Next time. I mean, you just break them at any time. I mean, like that's the reason why I have that redeem on my on my channel because it's one of my favorite things ever. Those redeems. Okay. Long tape. There we go. Okay, there we go. We now have a reflector, so this thing's gonna be an even more obnoxious light. I have to get another one and stick it in here. Morgan, where did you start with Love Live? I'm assuming Aqua. Oh, okay. Yeah, it should be about 5 years now because I think Aqua's been going on for about 5 years. But who knows how much time, especially after the year that we lost. Well, I wouldn't say lost. I mean, the year that we went through. But at the same time, I mean, it made like those online lives like accessible to everyone. The only downside of online lives like that is just that we don't have the feeling of being in the crowd with everyone and like essentially going nuts with everyone. Yeah. I love online lives. I've actually like watched a couple. What like if I ever remove a day from my stream, I might actually do like stream nights and stuff like that. If anyone where I basically like broadcast watch nights in Discord. Because honestly, it was really fun, like doing the weekly with Akio, doing the weekly Nijigaku streams. And of course, the first thing we'll watch is the Snyder Cut. I'm just kidding. I don't have time for the Snyder Cut. So now I have this cool little reflector thingy that we just plop there. So now I can direct light. They gave me 100 of these things. I didn't expect to go through so many goddamn of them. Oh, nice. A VR app? What's it called? Big screen VR? Nice. Need to find the one with the E. I want to try the hip hop album. I haven't listened to this one yet. One. Yeah, because these have like a little number 1 on them, while these ones have a little number 2. Oh, I see. I'm trying to watch movies like that. Yeah, the thing is, I actually don't have a VR set. I kind of want one because in the future I do kind of want to have an actual 3D model instead of live 2D at times, and like switch between them depending on my mood of the day. Which headset do you have? Because the one I really want is the Index, but that one is money. Honestly, I'd rather have a PS5 before that. But then again, I want a PS5 for when Final Fantasy 16 comes out. You got a Rift S? Okay. Yeah, one of the reasons why I want to get a Rift or an Oculus Quest is so I could play Dance Central. But I don't know if that's actually streamable, so So now I'm using these number 2 ones, because apparently these small holes have there's a reasoning for them. Then slide these O-rings in. Now, I need to make sure. So whole side pieces on top. So number 1 goes above the button. So this one goes above the button over here. So now we have like the little shroud for this, and now we're building the shroud. And now to get the rest of these other 6 pieces. I didn't think I was going to use all of these. I'm surprised. If you get a headset, make sure you turn your ceiling fan off. I actually don't have a ceiling fan, so my room gets like to burning. You get to burning. But yeah, I figure that VR is like terrifying when you do stuff like that. Also, one of the reasons why I would want to get a VR is for obviously like everyone else, Beat Saber, aka copyright land of galore. So I would never stream it as much as I would want to. Everyone loves Beat Saber, man. The other one I want to play though is what's it called? It's basically a rhythm game where you basically use guns. I can't remember what it's called though. It's basically Beat Saber except with guns, kinda. I know, but I mean, to get Alex, I need to get an index, right? But then again, I mean, you said you only have a Rift S. Maybe. I mean, oh. Maybe long in the future I will. Maybe once I get a stronger computer. Once I get an index. Because I really just want the index, honestly. Because it seems like an awesome thing. What's WMR? Oh, Windows Mixed Reality. I never knew those existed. Okay. That's actually pretty cool. I see. Batteries. Oh, I see. Okay. The next set. There are so many of these goddamn stickers. Man, what was it? With the ukulele, like the longest part was stringing and tuning because I had to like keep winding and winding it. My room is gonna be filled with like these wooden things. Oh, Kiwiko, they're basically like an engineering box. They're basically like an engineering box where you basically get like, different projects to build every month. So yeah, this month is building a lantern. Like I built a ukulele last month. This month is this lantern. The month before that, I built a giant. What's it called? I built a pinball machine. Yeah, like engineer version of a loot box. That's the. Yeah. Yeah, basically engineering loot crate, essentially. That's the best way to put it. I got a dispenser over here. Sentry going up. Teleporter coming up. Did anyone else used to play Team Fortress 2? Or still plays it, if at all? This one is actually a light. It's like basically like a flashlight and slash lantern. But yeah, this is basically like a giant flashlight. And that's what I have this month. Okay, there we go. So yeah. So pretty much here it's like there's a button over here. So there's a light in here. So I could basically like point it at things like directly, or I could basically make it like a lantern. I know, right? A sci-fi reactor. Next month on Loot Crate, we're building a nuclear reactor. Apparently, there were actually kits like long ago that actually did have like plutonium and stuff like that in. So now I'm like putting these little stickers on here as well. I know, right? The 50 cents of what you shouldn't do. But at the same time, honestly, the only reason, like, it's like the thing about nuclear power is that it's like plane crashes. Like pretty much, planes are 100% the safest way to travel. But the thing is though is that when things go wrong, it's so catastrophic and stuff like that. Like it basically like scares everyone from doing things. Same thing with nuclear power. I bring it up because of nuclear power. Nuclear power is actually like the most efficient energy source. Like if there's like one like nuclear type power plant that we should be investing in, they're called lifters, LFTRs, liquid thorium fusion reactors, something like that. They're actually amazing, but the thing is though is that the byproducts can't be used for they can't really be used for weaponry and stuff like that. So it's not really being looked into, despite them being really efficient. And the waste, I think actually like nuclear waste can actually be used as fuel, which is amazing. Like I said, I used to be in school for engineering. And like it's stuff that I learned. There we go. So yeah, using rubber bands to keep this thing like stable. Man, it's gonna be a pain to like change out the battery on this. Oh well. That means I just should make sure that I don't fuck up and leave it on. Hacking some rechargeable. I know, right? I mean, it's too late now. I mean, I'll have to like take off the entire like bottom piece to do that. Shouldn't be too bad, I think, but who knows? Time to get some wooden washers. 4 of these wooden washers. Let's move this aside, because now we're actually making the handle. Because we pretty much built it. We've pretty much finished building it. We just need to like attach the handle and stuff like that. Where's my screwdriver? Because I basically did like sandwich this in between 2 pieces of sandwich one of these wooden pieces in between two foam pieces, and obviously because they're small holes, they have to just be poked out, and I'm gonna just use my screwdriver for that. But yeah, honestly, like every single month, whenever I say your KiwiCo box is shipped, it's like hell yes. I always get excited because it means I get to do one of these special streams once a month. It also just means that I get to listen to like stream beats over and over again for like 2 hours or so. Then after that, I play some video games afterwards. But yeah, my room is gonna be filled with these like wooden boxes and stuff like that. But you're cool. So I need to get a number 1 handle from here. Those are number 2s. Number 1. Number 1. Now I need a light gray one? What the fuck? Ah, I see. Here we go. One of these thick boys. Okay, so these are going to be spacers, essentially, that I put on top of this. Oh, wait, no. I don't. So I get one of these. So this is a thick one. And I have these thin ones. So I put a thin one on the number 1 side. So roughly right about here. Poke that hole out. And then I get a thick boy. Pop this out. Put it on this side. Then I find a light gray thingy here. I see, I get one of these light gray ones here. And I put it on top of the thick boy. Because this is double-sided. Peel that off. Turn this over. And mate the two. Apparently, that gap is intentional. Because now we're going to get this handle here. We're going to get a handle on things. Put it into the gap. Okay, I see here. And I get out two more wooden... I get 2 more wooden washers. And I get 2 of these. Because the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to use these. These basically like big bolts. Huh. Oh. I mean, I mean, I get it sometimes too. I mean, maybe one of the streamers you watch, maybe one of the streamers you watch like rated them, and they basically like were just handing out gift subs left and right. That happens a lot. Screwdriver time. Okay, there we go. Now we get number 2 and basically repeat the same thing. So this will be our number 1 side. Man, look at how hella compressed that is. kind of just follow the same steps. Just put this on top of this one, make a gap, put it on top of this. Have that curious little gap. Okay. Okay, then we put this on. Then we get 2 more of the wooden washers. And screw this in. It's really funny that I'm being a science tuber right now, despite there's an actual Vtuber that actually has their science team as their fan base. Not that I know who it is. Oh. Interesting. So interesting. Yes, Morgan, I do know about the science team. I mean, sorry, I don't know about. Oh, you don't? Oh, don't. Yeah, we don't know who the science team is. Oh, I see. So this is so interesting. So you basically have this little pin here. And then we open up this ring. We put this thing through. We close the ring. And we shove it in. We shove it into where the big hole is. Make sure this hole is just completely voided out. Then twist it. And then pull it out. Okay. I think we're actually done with it now. Oh, that's so cool. So, let's turn off the lights. So, here we go. So, obviously the way it works is that we press the button here, and we have the lantern, and you basically hold the lantern like such, like a regular lantern. But the way the handle is built, you can... The way the lantern is built is that I could basically just pull out this ring, turn the handle around, and put this in this way, and now it's basically a flashlight, a Luigi's Mansion flashlight. That's hella cool. I should not have looked right into the... Ow, ow, ow. That was dumb. But yeah. Maybe I should tighten these a little bit more. Yeah, this design's really nice. I'm really enjoying it. A lot. But yeah. I built it. Let's turn off the light. Oh, apparently I actually skipped a step. Yep, I skipped a step. Let's because the thing is here is like you could actually see that there's markings. I have to stick something on here, also so it doesn't blind the shit out of me. There we go. These. So I got a feeling I was missing something, and it was this. So the piece I missed was actually basically a diffuser, or at least a way to not blind the shit out of myself with this kind of. It basically has like an actual clear plastic piece that you're just supposed to just stick on. Yep, so it didn't have to burn my eyes, but I'm an idiot. But yeah, I love this design. Basically just, you know, and then transform. Kind of like my my video. Transform. I know, right? I love the clunkiness of how these things look. Because, like, you know, they're meant to be built by 14-year-olds, essentially. But yeah, like, now it basically has a now I basically have another companion to my lockbox. Let me turn this thing off. Like I actually built the locking mechanism for this thing. Like, this thing literally will not turn without the key being inside. Like, I actually, they gave me the stamp key. All stuff I built from KiwiCo. I know, right? I built this and it doesn't open. That's actually kind of cool though. Like, the way it works is that you have a ring pull, and then you just move the handle around. It is a lot of work, but honestly, I like it. It's fun. Okay, cool. So looks like if I want to change out the batteries, the best way to do it is to take off these two rubber bands and just pull out the panels. The funny thing is that there's even a red filter as well too. But yeah, fourth box. Let's just put this somewhere. Might as well just put it next to my bed. Like I said, just as a joke, it's a nightlight. Yep. Thank you. Nice work. Let's look at it. I am going to keep the red filter around just in case I do need it. So, and an extra one of these ring pulls. To think this all started because of a fucking ukulele. This box is probably gonna go into the trash. But in case you don't remember, this is the ukulele I built. Let me actually make sure that that it's actually tuned. Yeah, this is one of my favorite builds because anal bee. Anal bee. Anal bee. Anal bees. It goes pop, pop, pop when it's coming out my asshole, and it feels good, and it feels good, it feels good, it feels good, and it feels good tonight. I broke a dog's neck in the darkest of times. They're there for me in the darkest of nights. These anal bees take care of me. Shove it up real good. Now it kinda hurts. Oh. Okay, that's enough of that. But yeah, this is also another thing I built from KiwiCo. You can see by the E. Yeah, you can see that this thing is like there's like no metal on this. It's sorry, not no metal. It's just held together by bolts. Like there's just some hardware here for the tuning. Like you could basically like tell that this thing was built. Like obviously these are just regular nylon strings. I actually didn't realize that unlike regular guitars, where there's like a little tab that you basically pull the thing through, you actually have to tie them for ukuleles. Like even regular ukulele strings have this little tie thing. But yeah, this I think and the lantern are probably two of my favorite things I've built. Like the lockbox was really cool. Like it just kind of introduced me to the world of building shit. The pinball machine, I kind of don't use it because it's just so bulky and just kind of just stays in my room. Stays out in the living room. But yeah, that's another build. So, we're gonna take a small break. I'm going to basically set up for playing some. Oh, whoops! Forgot to put these away. I'm gonna set up to play some Monster Hunter. So, if you like, I actually haven't played any since last night. So, if anyone wants to actually play some Monster Hunter like multiplayer with me, we could actually go through my multiplayer hub if you guys want to. I'm an IG user, so there's that. But yeah, let me just put this stuff away, and I'll be back in a bit. I'm gonna take a small break. I hope everyone else, drink some water. Drink some water. Do some, get a snack for yourself. Pretty much take care of yourself. Stretch. Do something. That way, I don't feel bad that you guys are just sitting down watching me. Know what I mean? So yeah, let me just adjust this here, and yeah, it's break time in Regen City. we're back. So, I hope you guys drank water and all that stuff, and took care of yourselves. And I see you guys are coming up with lore for Regen City. It's actually, I'm honestly kind of amused, and I'm actually kind of having fun with the fact that you guys are like saying that it's kind of like when TV pickup happens when in the UK when a TV show goes on break. Everyone just starts making coffee at the same exact or tea at the same time. Yeah, because we all know Brits don't actually drink coffee, right? Because it's just dirty leaf water, right? Just get that dirty leaf water. But let's just change the title of the stream now to